Hey YouTube, 85cc Master here. Excuse the hiccups, I'm probably going to have them in this video. So this video is on ring gap for the piston rings. I went and looked up the piston ring gap, and let's see, 381 millimeters right there was about the middle range gap amongst all the other gaps that I found. So I gapped the rings to this size, the 0.015 or 15 thousandths of an inch. There's my file that I used. I already installed the rings onto the piston. Basically, it's simple. You just get the ring and you start it into the cylinder, then you use your piston, and then you square it up into the cylinder by pushing the piston down, and then you use your feeler gauge and you check your ring gap. If it's not going in, obviously you got to take it back out, use your file down the ring gap, reinsert it, do the process again. If it's still not going in, repeat the process until you get a nice slight tug. When you insert the feeler gauge into the ring gap, it should snugly sit in to the ring gap. Once you get that, move on to your second ring, do the same thing, and then once you get that ring to the same gap, you insert both the rings onto the piston, and then you have your ring gap. You have to make sure they're set right, because if I would have just ran the bike with the ring gaps how they came out of the box, they would have been way too tight, too small. It needs a little bit of blow by, not a ton, but just a teeny bit from the ring gap. And the rings have to expand. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments section. Hopefully I was detailed enough on this ring gap video. It's fairly simple. Just find your ring gap specs on the computer or your shop manual and do the process as I described. It's fairly easy. You can do this with 4 strokes too. This 2-stroke model, 05KX250. This has been a ring gap video from 85cc Master. You have a good one.